Now student, you are called as student A and they are called as student B. Now second case, you are student A and student C. You have attended 100 classes and student C has attended 20 classes. Now the overlap rate is 20 percentage. Now case 3, student D. You have attended 100 classes and student D has attended 50 classes. Now the overlap rate between you and student A is 50 percentage. So exactly that's what the overlap rate means. So this is here now it's not attending the class, here it's showing up the ad on Google. Okay, so you have shown up 100 times, but whenever you have shown ad, Mammoth Silicon also has shown its ad, and that overlap rate is 37.11 percentage. 1 1. So, and when it comes to other players, the overlap rate is very less. VLSI Guru is just 1.37 percentage, which is very less, right? And moreover, VLSI, we have started not being that aggressive. We were actually aggressive, and people would have not been, I mean, come to the competition level. Okay, I mean, like this number is slightly up for various players because the overlap rate, VLSI first. These are clients. We are not spending aggressively for them now because they get lots of views organically. Or Google they show for various kinds of keywords. See, good thing is they may not show up. See, their website is completely new as compared to all of this place. Mammoth Silicon is so old, and I mean, it's not necessarily about the old. The investment about the ads, the number of years they are in the industry, the amount, the amount of efforts that are going for the last several years, investment on the technology, everything is at a different level. VLSI first had a website on GoDaddy Builder of no use, no conversions, nothing, no effort, nothing was done. And such a website, we had built it to this level where they get so many organic leads, and then we brought down their ad spend eventually. Okay, so position above rate. Okay, you see what they are saying. Position above rate is how often other advertiser ad is the same in the same auction shows in a higher position than your own when both of your ads were shown at the same time. Okay, so now they are overlapping with you some 37% of the times. Example, Mammoth Silicon, correct? But during this 37% of the times, close to 50% of the times, Mammoth Silicon is shown on the higher positions as compared to the top. VLSI first. Understood? So you have come to the class, you have attended 100 classes, and person C, person D has attended 50 classes. Correct? Now let's understand what's happening with these 50 classes. We'll remove the other 50 classes. Let's assume what's happening. Let's understand what's happening with these 50 classes where you have come and person D also has attended the class. Into the classroom 50% of the times. That is 25 times. You understood? So if person D has come into the class first, let's say 30% of the times, there would have been only 15 classes, correct? 5 3s are 15, right? You understood now what is position share? You all understood, right? The position share is the number of times. So when there is an overlap between you and other player, there is an overlap. Obviously, 37% overlap rate for Mammoth Silicon and VLSI. Mammoth Silicon has 30%, 37% showed up whenever the VLSI has appeared. VLSI appeared 100 times. Mammoth Silicon 37% of the time. Mammoth Silicon also has appeared. Of that 30% of the times, Mammoth Silicon made first position on the ads. That is 50% position above it. And below that, VLSI must be ranking VLSI first. Okay, that's what position above it means. Yes, they have attended only one class and they came first for everybody. Correct? You understood? That's the position above it. Regardless of the number of classes, see, you have attended 100 classes. So if anything is possible, you must have come late sometimes, you must have come very early, correct? But at least you are least bothered about yourself, what's happening. But when you compare yourself with others, others have come 50% of the times. So not others. Others also will take the names. Mammoth Silicon. Mammoth Silicon has come first 50% of the times. Now forget Mammoth Silicon. Now comparisons between you and VLSI. VLSI Guru, there is a small overlap rate, 12% overlap rate, 12 classes only VLSI Guru has attended. You have attended 100 classes. In those 12 classes, 40% of the times, okay, that is nearly 5 classes, they were first. That's okay. 70 classes, you were first. They are first only 5 classes. And now come to chip edge. Overlap rate is 18%,